do 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 do. My oh my, what a wonderful day. Hi, how's everybody doing? Me? Still got a touch of the crud. Starting day 9 of COVID. But I'm better. I'm better, but not great. Still coughing and snot nose. Feel slight fevers come on every once in a while. Hey Ron, I need you to text me again. I think I erased your text that you sent me. I was getting rid of some unwanted spam texts and stuff, and I think I put yours in there too, Ron. I'm sorry. Can you send me that message again? I'm a bad person. Yeah, I'm improving, but God, it's slow. It's really bad in the morning when I first get up and I take my CPAP mask off. It's like overnight. From my lungs up through my nose, man, it just clogs up like a sticky drain on a sink. So then you gotta cough and hack and blow your nose and snort and God. I'm sure everybody's been there. Actually, I bet a majority of the population of the United States has had COVID by now. So weird. I still look back and think, I've been in so many situations where I could have gotten COVID, but I didn't get it until recently. Oh, I got a $300 offer on that silver. I can't go quite that low. It's not a horrible offer, but it's not great. I'm gonna go counter offer them. Let's see. You still haven't gotten COVID? Bless your heart. Sorry, dude. I gotta get a little more than 300. Let's try 365. That's gonna be my best. Morning, Beth. I do need to sell that silver, and actually 300 would be profitable, but it's got a lot of views and watchers, so. And 365 is a fair price. So got here? We got Bump Crack Picker, the famous Mike. Sound better? Well, this time of the morning, for like 2 or 3 hours after I wake up, it's just kind of cruddy. So yeah, you probably spammed me. Long COVID. God, I hope not. Old Josh Galt said his last round of COVID lasted him 6 weeks. I'm like, oh my God. The grass in my yard, it rained about 5 or 6 days ago, and the grass in my yard looks kind of like something out of a Tarzan movie. It's tall, which is weird because everybody else's grass in my neighborhood is dead from the summer drought. 310. How are you? Yeah, Beth, you had a show last night, but I went and watched some football, and then I went to bed early again. Sorry. Hey, Phil. You're old. You are old in this one. Yeah, if you look at one of those COVID germs, a little cartoon caricature of a COVID germ, that's what Roman looks like. Let's see. Dun, dun. I'll get there. Here we go. That's what Roman looks like. I like the red hair sticking out everywhere. You got red hair, Roman? I liked what John said the other day, that Pfizer created the COVID, and then it came up with the vaccines for the COVID, and then it came up with the recovery medicine for the COVID. Oh, God. Should have bought stock in Pfizer back 3 or 4 years ago, huh? Not red anymore, used to be. Yeah. I'm too broke to pay attention now. between all the medical stuff we've been doing this summer and our vacation. Now, since we were on vacation, my store sales are down about 35%. No, I took another COVID test and I'm negative now, so I'm not contagious, but it still feels like a bad cold, you know. I don't know how that's possible. If you're not contagious anymore, if you're not positive for COVID, how do you still have symptoms? It's just not right. But yeah, starting my 9th day. I don't know where Tom is. He's probably sleeping in. Oh, thank you there, lag. It was kind of a sideways compliment. Yeah, I went on vacation for like 10, 11, 12 days. So my sales tanked during that time. And then I got back and I had full-blown COVID for a long time, so I was lucky if I got one thing listed a day for like the last 5 days. How far, Sadie? Yeah, I need a co-host. Somebody want to come in and chat me up? If Tom's not going to show up. Well, I don't know where Tom is. I don't think he said he was going to be gone. He just got busy doing the Tom thing and forgot it's Monday morning. Vacation is bad for your health. It was for me this time. You're supposed to relax and come back from vacation all refreshed and fat. And since I came home from vacation, I've lost 5 pounds. Nothing tastes good. And then I can eat just a little bit of something, like half a sandwich, and I feel full. Which ain't all that bad because I need to lose a bunch of weight, but I don't like losing weight just because I'm sick. I'd like to lose weight just because I'm losing weight, because I'm exercising and eating right. That would be a better plan. The weather's been nice. I'd like to be outside. Mow my yard, maybe. Maybe go to the golf course. I hadn't been to the golf course in over a year. I'm a horrible golfer, but I don't care. I just go for fun. But you walk around, get a little exercise, and you get to cuss and get pissed off at your game. And there's no reason to get pissed off at something you never do, hardly. Mom's chili would open me up. Yeah, I've tried all kinds of things to get opened up. You lost gobs of hair? Doesn't bother me to lose hair. I haven't got any left to lose. I don't think you'd be able to measure if I lost any hair. Finish me off. The other end of, oh no, I don't. That medicine they gave me for COVID also gave me little diarrhea. Which added to the problem on Saturday when I passed out at the estate sale. I was dehydrated. Gwen's about the same as me. Gwen and her mom are both, they just cough a lot and blow their nose a lot. And I'm kind of jealous of my mother-in-law. COVID hasn't hit her near as hard as it did me. I'm like, wait, you're like 19 years older than me, Mama. That's not fair. You should have it worse than me. But I'm glad she's not real sick because she can't hardly breathe anyway. She's on oxygen 24/7. $325. They countered. Oh God, how much am I gonna cave? I'll do $350, and that's my bottom line, dude. Take it or leave it. That's pretty darn close to spot price. What's spot price of silver this morning? Go look it up. Looking it up. Sorry. I'm doing my thing over here. Y'all just wait for me. $23.17. Okay. 23.17 times 1.38. Yeah, 350 is, that's fair. That's about it. It's less than $1 above spot price. Yeah. My brother got COVID and all he had was fever and a little headache. I'm like, really? I don't know why it hit me harder than some, not as hard as others. I was talking to that lady at the estate sale, and she said her oldest son died of COVID. I'm like, really? God. The guy couldn't have been, she might be 70 years old, so her oldest son couldn't have been maybe not even 50 years old. That's a shame. Nobody's supposed to die when they're 50. Was it the spring of 2021 when so many people died from COVID? Those were bad times in the world. Everything was shut down and just a horrible, horrible time. No, that was 2020, I guess. Spring of 2020 on into 21. God, I'll tell you one thing I never wanted again. This has been miserable. Aha.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's about time you got your ass up out of bed.
Literally, I just got out of bed. Roberta didn't have to work. Sasha didn't have to work. Sergey didn't go until 2. I just laid there and slept.
It's alright. You need that every once in a while.
How you feeling? You sound a lot better.
Uh, Bit by bit. I still got me and Flam got a thing going on.
How's Gwen and your mother-in-law?
Well, about the same. We're all just. I wish I had $1 for every time somebody coughed in this house the last week. I'd be rich.
Well, you're already rich. Like, where were you at Saturday night? Don't say you're out on a date because you never go out the basement.
Lag took his husband out to dinner, probably.
Yeah, Nissa. That's the way it was with mine. That third time, though, it just about took forever to go away. Yeah.
Saturday, he was at an estate sale calling an ambulance.
Todd, don't you ever do that again. That sounds like your father. Don't you ever do that again, young man.
I've never ever done that before. Some old guy passed out.
Yeah, I did. I didn't have to get up, so I didn't. And then I said, "Oh," Roberta said, it's 9:15." I'm like, "Oh shit." Oh wow! Anything exciting happened to go over the weekend?
Just, I like my new job being the side attraction at estate sales.
Yeah, I bet so.
All the people walking in and out of the estate sale, boy, they'd stare at me and the paramedics. I was sitting there right on the front porch, and then they had like a vintage cushion chair sitting there, and man, I sat down and things went dark. It was like lights out.
John's full of himself this morning.
Look like and this is politician there sitting in that chair.
I'm eating these cookies and I keep muting myself and I forget to unmute it. These are my favorite things of everything. These are the Danish butter cookies that's made in Mississippi.
I don't know, I bought a sterling silver locket and the 1960s Life magazines. I don't know if I should have got those Life magazines or not. They're so musty. They were not in a climate controlled. Yeah, John Fetterman.
Anybody on them on the covers important?
Oh, some of the royal family from back in the day and this and that. Some of the 1960s stars. This stuff's still sitting out in my car. I haven't brought it in yet.
Okay, and this, are you near Philadelphia or are you near Pittsburgh?
Who?
Anissa. Isn't she in Pennsylvania?
Somewhere like that, yeah.
Oh, you're closer to Pittsburgh. Okay. So you're out in the middle of nowhere. Speaking of Philadelphia, has anybody talked to Maggie? She had a spell.
Should I accept $340?
Dollars? USA dollars?
Yeah.
What are you selling for $340?
Oh, that you didn't watch my last video.
Okay.
A big lot of sterling silver scrap.
Oh.
I guess that's right at spot price. I'll make their day. They can't buy it this cheap anywhere else.
Okay, so you're from one of those towns that they drop syllables out of their name? Anissa, you're from Warren, Pennsylvania? It's spelled Warren? That's like Roberta's from McDowell County, but it's pronounced McDowell.
McDowell. All right. I accepted Flaky Clubbing's offer.
How many more days, Mr. Sadie?
I need to get some money flowing. I spent a lot for that silver. There it is. All right, that pays for all the silver. Now the rest is the profit. Actually, I sold a letter opener for $70 out of that lot too, so I'm actually already making a little profit. Sadie tore up Vegas. He's rich.
Oh, sorry. I thought you hadn't gone yet.
Oh, you joined in a fishing tourney, huh, Sadie? It'll be fun.
So
Fall
he,
fishing's kind of a tough time to catch bass, but now let's see if they pay. Hi, Ringy Dingy. Yeah, the AI bots won't take down scrap silver. Won't get V-road on silver. Wow. Wonder if you could copyright the word silver. Okay, Ron, now I can afford your silver. Give me that message again.
a teamster as in the union, or teamster as you've got to be on a team?
Oh, good grief, Tom. The union. Gotta be on a team. All right, stock
Okay.
market open slightly down. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, not much happened since your show.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Nothing much happened around here since your show. Hang
Yeah.
on, I gotta go kiss an angel. Good morning.
Okay. Yeah. Be surprised. We had a. I think we had a fun little bit of time on Saturday night, just BSing like usual, and I was bored. Tray bored. Sorry, I need to find something. Is oh. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I didn't get into too much trouble.
Call from Vanya.
And the buyer paid $340 plus shipping plus sales tax. That's a shame. I think if that silver had sold in Texas, there wouldn't be any sales tax. Because there's no tax on. Maybe I listed it in the wrong category. I should have put it in the bullion category. Tom's working his call center job.
Sorry, my son that's married never calls us early in the morning, and Roberta grabbed the phone before I did, so I had to go find out if there was a problem. But he just needed to talk to his mother a little bit on his way to school.
You sound like a robot.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you, but you sound like a robot.
Okay, hang on a minute. Hold on a minute. Can you hear me now?
Is that me or Tom?
Do I still sound like a robot?
Yeah.
Well, y'all just have to grin and bear it.
Russian calls. You pay customer service center supervisor.
It must be you then.
Really?
Yeah, because everybody says they hear me fine.
Huh. Let me turn my headset off and turn it back on.
Now my hallelujah hair is all over the place because I took my headset off. I've got that Ernest Ainsley look going this morning.
I guess it's on my end. I might have to leave and come back. On my screen, you're freezing up. Everybody hears both of us fine, but
Whose show were you kicked off, Phil, if I may ask? I'm always fine, Lag. Even when I'm looking my worst, I'm still fine.
all right, I got to come back in. This is weird.
Okay, go ahead. It should stay here. Thank you, Lag. So must be having internet problems because it's taking a while for him to join back in.
It shows that I'm back. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Dang, you're still.
It took you a little bit to get back in. You know, it gave us a little swirly thing for a minute. So y'all must be having some internet issues this morning.
Huh.
How do I sound now?
Still glitchy. I have a $3 offer. I don't sell anything worth $3. What the hell?
Well, the only thing I sold last night was for $3.50 and $6 shipping, but I marked that sucker low just to get rid of it.
Offer me $3 on a $9 shirt.
No,
Make
nothing
a
that.
counter offer. Gotta be kidding me, dude. $3. Cost $6 to send it. What a moron.
We don't have drama on our show, do we, Todd?
Huh?
They're talking about drama. Life is full of drama. We don't have drama on our show, do we?
Once in a while.
Except when people go to estate sales and damn near pass out.
Let me try leaving again.
God, I wish somebody would have taken a picture of that. We'd have sold T-shirts. I went to a estate sale and damn near passed out. Hey, Joanna, are y'all back home yet? Are you still in Arkansas? It's pretty out there. Yes, I know it's Arkansas. Okay, you came back in quicker that time, Todd.
What?
You came back in quicker that time.
Still glitchy as hell. Damn.
Yeah, that's it. And I went to an estate sale, passed out, and all I got was an almost ambulance ride. Yeah, we can laugh about it because he's okay. I was bitching at him Saturday night though. I sounded like his wife. What the hell were you thinking? Well, that sounds fine on my end too. It just seems about going into his unit.
Yeah, it's just coming to me. Well, right now it sounds like it's straightened up. Huh. Okay, don't touch anything. That was weird. There must have been a disturbance in the force.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound fine now. What the hell? I mean, you never sound fine, but you sound normal.
Well, I don't sound fine. I sound like a hick from North Carolina, but I look fine, and even Lag agreed with me on that.
You're a pretty boy.
I said, when I look my worst, I still am fine. I think that I agree.
Well, that was a crappy weekend of
He did.
sales. It's a
He
good
did.
thing I sold that silver this morning because I only had 8 going out, and they were all low value items.
He did drive home. He sat there for a while, but then he did drive home.
Yeah. Cha-ching.
Did they pay you? Or was that something else?
Yeah, but this is something else. I just sold a necklace.
You must have a game going.
I'm selling more this morning than I did all weekend.
Gwen probably would have really chewed his ass out like if she wasn't so sick.
Yeah.
So it's just all building up and festering until she's back to her norm, and then she's going to blast him with both barrels.
Thing is, the estate sale is, it's like 5 blocks from my house. So I drove about 20 miles an hour max.
Yeah.
And there weren't any other cars on the road, so there wasn't anything to run into.
Well, I hate that you had a spell. You probably overdid it. Yeah. They wanted to take him to the emergency room, but he wouldn't go. Because up to the point he gets in the back of his ambulance, he's not been charged anything. Once he steps into the back of the ambulance, they charge you.
So I asked them, how much is this going to cost me?
They
So,
don't know.
Well, nothing yet. You got to get in the ambulance and we take you. I said, fine, I ain't going.
Todd was asking to see a menu. That's a United ambulance. It's $300 a mile.
Yeah, what are they serving in the clinic lunchroom?
Aspirins are $25. Tylenol is $25. IV is $320. I'll take an IV, an Advil. Which that's what they're supposed to. That's what they were supposed after the last election. That was supposed to be what they were headed towards. When you went to a doctor's office, they had to have a menu of prices. But you see that went into.
Yeah, Gwen. I would have had Gwen come and get me and left my car there for a while, but she couldn't get out because she's got COVID.
And your sons are quite a ways away, aren't they?
Yeah. They live in the
Well, Todd, you could have Ubered.
Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex.
Oh, okay. You could have Ubered, or do they have Uber in Podunk, Texas? How you doing, sir? Just climb on in the back of the truck and let's go. Where you need to go.
I should have just walked home. It was just...
No, because they'd have found you on the side of the road, probably.
Probably wasn't even a quarter mile.
What possessed him to go to an estate sale? He didn't have.
I tested negatives. I thought, well, I'm not contagious anymore, so I'm going to go to the estate sale. And it was only 5 blocks away, so I thought, well, there you go.
Yeah, that's better, Mr. Sadie. She's gonna be living on the base. Now, I'm old and I forget things. Is she marrying somebody that's in the military, or is she in the military? I got to call up my sticky notes here, mate. Mr. Sadie's daughter in Fayetteville is. Both. Oh, okay. I think I'm going to get me a U.S. map and start putting pins in it. Get it mounted and start putting pins in where people live. For those that don't live in the U.S. of A., I'll just go to the far west or the far east of the edge of the map and make a little stick a pin in them there for them.
We should do that because I really can't remember where people are from.
Me either. I've always thought that Anissa was in California, but that's Summer that's in California.
Yeah, Summer's that crazy hippie chick that lives out there in the West Coast.
I really enjoyed meeting you two, Beth, and I hope that's not the last time we all can get together. Beth and I were talking about let's try to get a cruise together and go next summer, fall. Like I'll front you a bed if we go, and if you'll go, I'll front you a cabin.
Yeah, we can all go on a cruise and everybody can come cheer me and Sadie on at the poker table on the cruise.
Yeah. So Roberta's looking into it. Like I said, going out of Galveston again because it's the central part of the country, and then we'll flip a coin to see if we want to do it again on the East Coast or West Coast. Just make it kind of fair. So I was thinking about it.
Yeah, those cruise ships have nice bilge rooms for lag.
They have a nice what?
Bilge rooms for lag.
Oh, yeah. No, if he'll go, I'll get him a porthole.
Porthole.
Just so everybody gets to meet lag. You can bring your mama too.
I remember an old Laurel and Hardy movie where they signed up for their cruise ship. Turns out they signed up to work and they put them in the boiler room shoveling coal into the furnaces.
Fish, do you like the coin pushers? We'd never played them until our last one, and we sat down there and we must have played those things for an hour off of $20 worth of quarters.
Yeah, I played the coin pusher a little bit. Didn't win anything. It's so satisfying though when those coins hit the little bin. It's like the old casinos where the coins would drop into the bin instead of just shoving your card in the machine.
Another thing too is during the summer, if anybody has kids and they need they would be taking their kids because the third and fourth passengers in a cabin are cheaper. You can stick them up on a bunk bed. Fish, $500 worth of coins trying to win $100 bill. So Anissa, you're just gonna have to cowboy up.
What's the Hales, folks? They did 100 different YouTube videos about doing coin pushers.
Yeah, there's a lot of coin pusher videos on, but
A bunch of them are fake as hell, you can tell. They own
yeah,
their own coin pusher machine.
yeah, the ones where they have a $50,000 buy-in.
Yeah, I'm calling BS. This is fake as hell. And people
Yeah,
watch that crap. Some of them have big
big.
followings. But I mean, I don't think what the. Oh, you countered $4 on the shirt. I'm gonna have to block this guy. No, I'll just counter him.
You talking about watch the Hells or coin pushers, Anissa?
Yeah, what the hells?
Yeah.
No. You're getting the same offer again. I ain't selling it for less than $8.50.
That's cool, Joanna. She said they're thinking about getting a pop-up camper. Those are cool. Back when I was a little kid, we camped with a camping club, as I've mentioned before, and there were several people who had the pop-up campers, and they really liked them. One had one. It was a little tiny aluminum thing, and they could pull it behind a Volkswagen Beetle. And this would have been like a '60s, yeah, '60s pop-up. I mean '60s Beetle.
Yo, I think I would be fine in a pop-up camper as long as I was in a campground that had a shower and a good, nice place to some nice scenery and Mike, you're building a pop-up camper?
And Joanna, when your kids are little, Joseph's what, like 8? Um, they'll have a lot of time at good times at campgrounds. I have a lot of good memories from when I was a kid, even up until I was a teenager, of meeting people and other kids and whatnot. Had some passing romances.
Casper the friendly goat. Must have been friendly if he sired lambs for 14 years. We did have some cool days. Today is supposed to get up to 90, which is still way better than 105.
Call Charlotte NC.
Old Tom and his phone messaging service. Nothing like a campground hookup.
Oh, Jesus, it started. The new year is approaching. We want to notify you of some added benefits to your Medicare program. No, my Medicare is just fine. Look what y'all with hanging out with me and Todd. You get to learn what's in your future. You thought the people wanting to extend your warranty was bad. Wait till you get within 65. Excuse me, a year out from 65, you start getting bombarded with this crap.
Yeah.
I have the mandatory Medicaid card, care card, whichever it is. I don't have any of the rest of that BS because I'm still carried on Roberta's major medical. So, peace out. Thank you. Have a great day.
It's cold in Pittsburgh. Dang.
Were y'all staying at the MGM, Mr. Sadie, or was that where the tournament was going on, or you were playing at? Was he in a tournament, or is he just out there playing? Matlock. So y'all look forward to that.
Sadie showed me a picture of him at the Vegas, and guess what beer he was holding? Look good in his little woman hands.
A Bud Light.
No.
A Zima.
See,
Damn. So how much what's the taxes, Mr. Sadie, on like gambling winnings? Yeah, Mick Ultra. I can never remember what it was.
I think it goes down as just general income.
Do they collect it, and do they collect it at when you receive your winnings? Do they collect it right then?
Um, I can't remember the last. I remember. I think Goyen won a pretty good thing about 5-6 years ago at casino, and they had her sign something, and they were going to report it to the IRS. I think I put it on my taxes that year.
Yeah, 25 to 30%. That's like you play people that play the lottery all the time or the scratch offs, whatnot. Keep up with all that stuff because that is considered gambling. I started getting medical stuff together to see if we qualify for medical on our taxes this year. I just brought the whole daggum show down talking about saying something about taxes.
Yeah, Mick Ultra. That's what.
30% of
What is that, Joanna? Or Quercetin?
Yeah, that way you don't get busted at the end, Mr. Sadie. Now, if you have to go to the lottery building for your state to collect your winnings, they will collect state and federal right then. You had some really good sunset photos.
You're not getting it, dude. I'm not gonna sell you this shirt for less than $8.50. Take it or leave it.
What is the hydroxychloroquine, junk trader? What is that for? Do they y'all look like you had a really good time, Joanna. Ouch. You just four-wheel drived up my leg, okay? Girl, lay down. I had to give blood. They drew blood last Tuesday, and I've still got a bruise. Roberta, Friday, Thursday, Roberta had to go give blood for her quarterly draw. So when we went out to eat over the weekend, it looked like both of us were a couple of junkies.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna make a video, I think, about the Alaska cruise.
Well, don't you have another channel that you put stuff like that on?
Nah.
I thought you did.
Well, I do have another channel for stuff like that, but it's like when I go on a group bus tour.
Oh, okay.
So I only share that with the other people who are on the tour, because you don't want to just make a YouTube video with all the people you went on a tour with, because you're with people for a whole week.
Yeah.
God, he countered at $6. God.
Just tell them no, Todd. You don't need the money.
No, I think it's funny. I don't mind getting offers. They think I'm going to cave, but I'm not. Is this your last offer? $8.50. Take it or leave it. That's the fourth time I've made the same offer. Well, I gotta give it to him. He's persistent.
Yeah. What is it, girl? Yeah, I'm just about finished. Just about finished.
It's my shirt, and I'm gonna sell it for less than that. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, they really irritate me, Mr. Sadie. That's what I do. I'll go down so far, and then I start going back up. Scott must be sleeping in this morning. Bearded picker, bearded picker, bearded picker. Anyhow, it's 11:15. I got to get out of here. I've given you out. I've used my fame and fortune, my fame to promote your channel. So I have blocked to protect potential buyers over the past month for acting the fool on their. I take a little bit of everything every day.
They haven't messaged me anything, so they're not annoying. You trying to get politics started here, Lang?
Mr. Sadie, Roberta hit a nickel slot machine one time for 3,500 quarters. I mean, 3,500 nickels. Because we're cheap. But I tell you what, you start dropping dollar coins in one of those slot machines, the dadgum, you'll start noticing people standing around looking at you. And I'm talking about casino folks.
Sadie sent me a picture of his big win on the nickel machine. $353 worth of nickels. It's a bunch of nickels.
Now, Todd, you and Mr. Sadie, y'all are playing Texas Hold'em, right? You're not playing traditional 5-card stud or whatever. Is that right?
Right.
I like watching.
And Sadie was telling me the casinos are under cyber attacks, messing with their computers in the casinos.
Wow.
And a bunch of the casinos are paying ransom to get their computers back.
See, that's when me being the asshole that I am, I would hire me some computer geeks and say, find these bastards, and then let me know where they're at. Then I'll deal with them. And then send Guido, Big Sweaty, Three Fingers Tim to have a discussion with them. I think that's what it's going to take. I mean, that really is what I think it's going to have to take, is somebody to get nasty with these folks and make them scared. Yeah. There's always, there was a guy, he was in the news. He was actually on they carried him in a lot of the newspapers. He was talking about that somebody hacked his computer, and he got 5 of his friends, and it wasn't like he was a business or anything like that. He was a programmer, and they hacked his computer. He got 5 of his friends, and they went after him, and they did find him, and then they just totally screwed up their daggum computers. I think that if they are U.S. based, that should be considered treason, and they need to be put in front of a firing squad. Am I an asshole? Yeah. Because that'll be a lot better than a public hanging, which I think they need to bring those back too. People need to be scared for their actions. And Nissa, she had to spend 30 days in the pokey because she was doing bad things to people. She was shaking them down. Sweet little Anissa. You see all those pictures of her with her and her darling girls, and you think, oh, she's just so sweet. I bet you when she gets into PA bitch mode, I bet even her husband has to go on a business trip. Because that's usually the way it is. A friend of mine in high school, he said everything. He said, I'm not afraid of my dad. I'm afraid of my mom. Anyhow.
Yep. Afraid of mom.
Yeah, well, my mom was not one of these to say, wait till your father gets home. She took care of it right then and didn't bother him. But I think we were pretty much good kids. We didn't get into too much, other than, stupid shit the boys do, but nothing really bad.
Mom was a master of playing with your mind. She can make you do things and make you think it was your idea. She could, she was a master manipulator. She was till the day she died, I swear to God.
We have some friends that's got 3 boys and 1 girl. And their mother, our friend, says that one girl is worse than those 3 boys are. She said, but girls are sneaky. Boys are just stupid and they don't even think about, people are going to realize what they've done. She said, girls are sneaky. So I guess we were lucky, Todd. We didn't have any daughters to have to deal with. Poor Nissa.
Yeah.
She's got 2 now at the same age. They're cute as button.
Yeah.
Mr. Sadie had it easy. He had all those boys, and now he's got all those girls. Pat along, Beth. Pat along. That's a great T-shirt there, Beth. Pat along.
Bye, Beth. How many dogs do you have? I thought you just had 1 dog, Beth.
Yep, you got to keep paddling upstream. If you don't, you're going to end at the bottom. I guess that's a thing for life. That's boys or girls. I can wash dishes and leave them on the counter to dry, and my son can walk in and out of this house all day long and not stop to put them up. And then after I put them up, one of them would say, who put the dishes away? And I said, I did. Well, I was going to do it. Well, you should have did it this morning when you got up and walked up the house the first time. You redacted her Social Security. All right, Todd, I got to get out of here.
Yeah, I gotta pack my awesome 10 orders now.
Yeah, I got to pack my 1 order, which would be basically sticking it in an envelope and slapping a label on it.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great
thanks
day.
for coming. We'll be on the Queen City Picker channel at 8:23 tomorrow when Tom wakes up.
No, it'll be 9 o'clock or 9:01.
And I think I heard that Tom's learning a new tune on the piano to play us when he comes back.
Okay. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Bye, Todd.
Bye, y'all. End stream.